Did you plant brassicas this fall and now you're starting to see things like this? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you some products that I've been using that can help to stop any further damage to your brassicas. So let me walk over here and show you some of the damage that I am having to some of my brassicas. I have noticed some holes in some of my leaves here. So if I don't get on this right now and start treating this, then I can potentially lose my entire crop. Now, one of the products that I really like to use is the neem oil because it is a natural organic product. I found it to be very effective and safe on your plants and your vegetables. It is found in the seeds from the neem tree. Now, it kills insects by stopping their ability to feed. It can kill insects like aphids, beetle larvae, caterpillars, lace bugs, leaf miners, mealybugs, thrips, spider mites. It can also be used to treat fungal and bacterial diseases like powdery mildew, rust, and black spot. Now, I recommend using neem oil in the morning because if you use it during the middle of the day, the combination of the neem oil and the direct sunlight, it can burn your plants. It's not meant to be used orally, so I recommend that you read the directions on the container before using it. Now, a couple of days ago, I came out and sprayed the vegetables that you just saw with some neem oil. It's recommended that you don't spray neem oil when it's really breezy outside. But because most of the days have been breezy and I really was trying to stop any further damage to my plants, so I came out and sprayed them with the neem oil. Now, two other products that I like to use are safer products, and I am not affiliated with them in any way, so I like to use the caterpillar killer and the insect killing soap. Now, these are natural products, as I mentioned. Now, with the killing soap, it is concentrated. The caterpillar killer is also concentrated, so you're going to have to mix it with water. So whenever you see any damage occurring, you want to start using these products like right away. Now, the killing soap is really gentle. You can use it directly on your plants. It is unlikely to harm any beneficial insects like ladybugs or praying manatees. It weakens the waxy coating on these soft-bodied insects, and it causes them to dry out or dehydrate and die. Now, small soft-body insects are good candidates for using the insecticidal soap. Things like aphids, whiteflies, thrips, spider mites, but things like caterpillars and beetles, Japanese beetles, things that have really large bodies, it doesn't really work for them. Now, the caterpillar killer can be used on trees and shrubs. It does contain BT, which is Bacillus thuringiensis. And now this one is going to kill like tent caterpillars, it's a gypsy moth, and tomato hornworms. I really like to use this one on my tomatoes because I do grow a lot of organic tomatoes and they're not treated with anything, so it seems like the pests want to gravitate to my tomatoes, and mainly it's the tomato hornworm that does that. The next product that I use is the 7 insect killer. Now, this product is not a natural product. I like to use it sparingly. It can be harmful to bees and butterflies and things. When I use it, I try to use it in the evenings and then try to wash it off in the morning, because that's when the bees and the butterflies and things are going to start flying around, and that way they won't harm those things. Now, if you don't want to use this product because it's not natural, the other product that you can use is the diatomaceous earth. And this is like a powder form, and it is, let me show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. It's like powder. I would wear, some people say it's really strong, so maybe you might want to wear a mask when you're using it so that the dust don't get all in your nose. Something maybe for your eyes, because, and then I really stress not to use this one on a windy day because it will blow all over the place and it might blow in your face. But this one is natural. It is food grade. It will kill things just like the 7 dust insect killer will. But the only difference is that it is a natural product. Tip number 1, use row covers. Row covers can be a barrier between your plants and any pests that can harm your crops. Row covers can be made from different materials. Now this one is a thicker material that allows air, sunlight, and water to penetrate it. And this one is garden netting that is sheer, allowing you to see your crops as they're growing, while also preventing any damage from pests. Tip number 2, plant flowers and herbs. Plant flowers and herbs such as onion chives, nasturtiums, marigolds, calendula, or even mint. All of these plants can repel or attract predators away from your brassicas. Tip number 3, crop rotation. In a nutshell, crop rotation is simply not planting the same family of crops in the same area year after year. For instance, you wouldn't want to plant brassicas or say root crops in the same area year after year. You want to rotate those crops, and this can help to control pests or diseases. Tip number 4, hand picking. So if you look under the underside of many of your brassica leaves, you'll see worms and things there. And so what you can do is you can just simply pick them off by hand. Now this can be tedious. You'll have to do this simply just about every day, every morning when you go out and check your crops. Look on the underside of the leaves, and if you see any brassica pests, then you can just pick them off. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you are utilizing anything different than I've used to control the brassica pests in your garden, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm always on the lookout for new things that I can use to control pests in my garden. But thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.